It. Main event time. Curtis Blaydes versus Sergei Pavlovich. Heavyweight time. Up and comer Sergei Pavlovich fighting the established Curtis Blaydes. Mark, go first and tell us what you think.
All right, I'm shooting a text to Tommy so he knows it is almost time for the boxing. Um, okay, so yeah, fucking huge main event here. Very possible that the winner of this main event is going to be fighting the winner of Bones and Stipe, assuming Bones and Stipe is ever happening. Probably likely that that's what happens to the winner here. So huge main event, huge implications. The favorite. Who do you think the favorite is?
If it were me picking, I'm Pavlovich. I think would be the favorite.
Curtis Blaydes, minus 170.
Wow, good for him though.
Sergei Pavlovich plus 140. So obviously, people have questions about the wrestling of Pavlovich. I believe they're the same exact height, but Pavlovich will have a 4-inch reach advantage, which I do think is a factor. Look, Curtis Blaydes is very good. I think with the power and accuracy that Sergei Pavlovich possesses, it's really hard to pick against him when he's standing across from a guy that we know can be chin checked. We've seen it before. And yes, Blade striking has been improving tremendously. He just got a knockout recently where he looked great. Yes, he's an elite wrestler, and we don't know what Pavlovich's takedown D or bottom game necessarily look like at all. But God, all he's got to do is land one. And I know that's a bullshit saying and all that, but it's true when we're talking about Sergei Pavlovich. Like, it's scary, scary power. Everyone he has landed on has melted. Everything he throws seems to land on the button. He has 4 inches of reach, which is a lot. And Curtis Blaydes, we know, does not react well to big power. Plus, he, as I kind of mentioned, he is striking a lot more lately, and you never know how dumb guys are going to fight. So he better be 100% wrestling in this fight, because if he plays around on the feet, then I'm even more confident in Pavlovich. You got to hope Blaydes is coming in here looking to be a wrestler. So who knows? It's absolutely a question mark what the defensive wrestling of Sergei Pavlovich looks like. And with a guy as good as Blaydes, nothing would surprise me here. But I've just seen him be too afraid of power coming back at him too many times. He gets a little tentative. He'll get frozen at times because he wants to make sure he's not getting caught, and then he gets caught. So I will go with a round 2 knockout for Sergei Pavlovich.
I like it. I have been pretty high on Pavlovich for a while now. You know, we talked about the accuracy, we talked about the power, but it's also his calmness in there and kind of his comfort level inside of the octagon. And you see a lot of guys kind of, I think he fucked up against Alistair Overeem for that reason where, debut fight. I think it was short notice at that, and it's Alistair Overeem. But he's come back and he has been wrecking dudes left and right. He hasn't come out of the first round in his UFC tenure at all. And I think he keeps that streak going, man. Curtis Blaydes is a good fighter, no doubt. He's an even better wrestler, I think, but is heavyweight. And you really don't need much. And once guys are really technical at heavyweight, these long, prolonged wars generally don't tend to happen. Maybe once we get to the very elite, the tippity top, where the guys are so good they're barely hitting each other and maybe getting a couple shots off here and there. But for the most part, a lot of these guys here tend to put hand on chin and they're going to sleep. Pavlovich to me is that guy, and that's what he's going to be looking for. Curtis Blaydes, I don't think he's going to be looking to put hands on chin. I think he's going to be looking for a complete performance where there's takedowns involved, and that's fine. I think that's the way he needs to go. But if Pavlovich is able to put hands on Curtis Blaydes' chin, any part of it, Curtis Blaydes is going down. I am very, very reliant, or I'm very, very confident that Pavlovich can do that. I think it's a big spot for him. I think this is his breakout here. Even having fought Derek Lewis and Taito Ivasa already and beating them in crazy fashion, I think this is the one that really is going to set him apart. Round 1, KO Pavlovich.
We will see. It would be quite a statement if he goes out there and in the first 5 or 10 minutes knocks Blaydes out cold, and you're looking at that guy saying that's who John Jones may end up with next.
How do you not?
Be a
How
big
do you
billing.
not?
Big billing.
Worst case scenario, he fights Sergei as an interim, not an interim belt, but like in the interim.
Yeah.
If things get a little weird with the booking of Jones and Stipe, but
Right.
Pavlovich is right there, man, and I don't really see him going away anytime soon.